Uh-oh, the voice gets off. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of Death Mark. But before we begin, let's do a little recap of episode 4. On the last episode, we confirmed that Shimio was the leader of the cult EpiB family, and he had led his followers to die for his beliefs. He now roams H Forest with the pain of not being able to get back to his family. Together with Mashida, we are able to defeat Shimio successfully. Unfortunately, our mark still remains, and due to probably not of the best choices being made, we did lose Mashida in H Forest. As we return home, Sho let us know how his mark has vanished, but Christie's mark still remains. The episode finishes with us reading some passages on Shimio's notes. They mention how people would suffer divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. And as we saw on last episode, that has happened. So now it's finally time to continue with our investigation and meet a new ghost and potentially know more about this divine wrath. I'm actually pretty excited to see what comes next. As I mentioned in the past, I had played this game before, but long time ago and I barely remember. But I know that at this point, I know nothing more about the story, so I'm very curious to see who our next ghost is and how Christy still has the mark. I'm very, very curious for it, so let's get started. Also, let's see if I remember my voices. Are you retiring to bed? Yes. Yes, I am. Good night. Shimio chapter is done! Yay! We're so good at this, guys. It's been 3 days since Shimio's defeat. 3 days? Wait! Aren't you supposed to, die once the mark, you get the mark and you die at dawn, right? Or was that just, literally Hanahiko situation? It might have. I mean, I guess Christy would kind of be the same as we were because she also defeated Shimio, I guess. So her life would prolong a little bit. I don't know. Sho has left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new information on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Oh, I just heard a knock, in real life. That was kind of funny. Perfect timing.
Good work, Lady Chrissy and Lord Robber. Did you obtain any clues?
No, nothing really. I mean, we heard about the divine wrath. Come on. That's something new. I'd hoped, but...
I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest.
Chrissy and I just finished investigating Sayakujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit. Nothing mentioned the mark at all.
Hey, Mr. the Robber, don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion?
You have any other ideas then?
Well, remember what I said about Hate Shrine?
Yes, I think divine wrath, blah blah blah, everyone... Yeah, no, we know.
Right, of course you would.
I gave her the worst voice possible.
I was thinking, maybe the shrine's connected to all the spirit stuff. That's what Shimio's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H Shrine.
Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath?
It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wraths of the gods. Isn't there value in looking into it?
I mean, she makes a good point. I think that's a good idea.
Last time, the shrine was full of bees. I actually was very confused why I couldn't go into the shrine, but I guess that's because it's a complete different chapter in the story. But yes, I do think so. Maybe. Exactly what I'd expect from you. Always so quick on to uptake. Christy is brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So, Mary, I'd like to go see Hate Shrine. You don't mind, do you? I don't think Mary can really tell us what to do.
It is true, many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is Hate Shrine, there may be some clues there.
But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Chrissy and I don't have spiritual powers.
In that case,
would you bring me along? Oh, dude, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna freaking carry Mary with us. Let's freaking go. Absolutely, Mary. I am gonna carry you in my piggyback, giving you a piggyback ride. This is gonna be amazing. Oh my god. Yes, definitely.
You will be able to sense the presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well.
You know that shrine?
Yes, in true is Enshrines, the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end out of the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state.
Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? Yes! Let's carry Mary! Let's carry Mary. Let's make that that's our motto for today. Let's carry Mary.
As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I am sorry to inconvenience you.
Mary, you don't need to be so nice. I'll do it. You know what? People are definitely not think I'm gonna be a weirdo. Just carrying a doll on my lap. We actually haven't found a lot of people. They would probably find really strange the ghosts roaming around too. So this is not gonna be the weirdest thing that people have seen.
Dot.
An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. You look worn out, and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can't get any hints about the spirits. So this Christy is trying to tell me what to do because I'm considering a little bit about the strain that's gonna be taking Mary with me, but she's not the one that's gonna carry her. Unbelievable, Christy. Rude. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest! Yay! Let's go back to the forest! The most confusing map I have played in this game, but we shall do it. Okay, forest. I wonder if we can still find Mashida. Because Mashida death was pretty mysterious. I don't know if he's actually dead. We shall see. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. Rude. I should be able to carry her just fine. Perfect. By the way, Mr. the Rubber, have you read the files over there? I have not. She points to the right side of the room and shelves packed with files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Let's see. Christy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. Oh, this is Christy. Oops. The clippings cover every incident in H City and the surroundings area. Was Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity? Any of it looks related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. Interesting. Alright, should we head out soon? No, I want to see the files! Come on, man! Only you can do the fun parts?
I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. Oh boy, the memories! This is great, this is great, this is great. We make our way to the familiar arch. There's still a long way to go.
A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. Well, can you not be such a downer? Can you actually help? Jesus!
Oh my god! Mary, I'm sorry, but you're not looking too good over here.
I am very sorry to cause you such trouble.
Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Her skin, her hair glint bewitchingly when the lights from the flashlight catches them.
I have not been outside in a long time.
She's having the time of her life. She's like, hell yeah, I have waited like 10 years for this.
And to go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman.
Ooh, she's hitting on me. What the heck? Mary, calm down.
This is a very precious experience.
She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Yes, of course she is. If I was Mary, I would be having a blast. How boring must be to just stay still on the same part of the house over and over again, especially when there's nobody else in the house. Hell yeah.
Still, it's just the rumor says. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why he has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine.
Yes, show us the way because I don't want to get into this. Good, perfect. We reach the old Torii gate with no trouble. I see that we have no bees no more, I think. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. Yes, perfect. They seem to be sleeping.
It is mostly because Shimios is now gone. H-Shrine is up those steps.
Yes, let's go. At Mary's direction, we walk towards the gate. A small black shadow flints across our feet. I think it's the bunny. Is it a bunny again?
Yay! Mr. Rabbit!
Is that rabbit again?
So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Robber. You are correct. It is very cute.
Of course he is. The rabbit stares up at the two of us. Oh, little noise. Then disappears towards the shrine. I feel like this little bunny, I feel like he's guiding us somehow.
What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? I feel a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul.
Oh. Oh, so the rabbit seems to be possessed by some kind of soul. Interesting. So it's a spirit too.
Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution.
We follow the rabbit under the Torii gate and up the stone steps. At the top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this hate shrine? I was thinking the shrine would be like something like bigger. I don't know. Maybe I guess I was wrong.
Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair.
Okay, so yeah, it was supposed to be something bigger, I think, but it's just like completely broken.
The war was over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected.
Yeah?
That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching so we don't stay here long.
I don't get you, Christy. First, you make a scene because you want to come to a hate shrine. Now,
it gives me the creeps. I gotta go back.
Come on, lady. Do better. Do better. Okay, so let's do some investigating. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Because I know that you guys have been seeing these every Friday, but I actually haven't played this game in a long time now. headless Buddha statue are buried in the ground.
Creepy. I wonder what happened here.
Well, didn't Mary just say that it was a freaking war?
Christy, listen! Listen up!
There's a sacred Shiminawa rope on a ragged boulder.
I wonder if that boulder is a
Yawakura. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names, guys. I'm so sorry. What's that?
According to Asian Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on.
Ooh.
It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion.
That's cool. That's neat. We have a little mirror. I think the mirror is going to be the most important thing. Like, anything supernatural usually gets related somehow to a mirror, so let's do this. It's a wooden shrine altar. Okay, so actually that's not a mirror, I guess. A clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shintai.
Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time.
Oh god. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust.
The Goshitais outside are the altars empty. That's concerning.
Oh my god. Okay, the light moved by itself and it spooked me. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think there's any more we can search. Oh, just you wait. Something's waiting for us, guys.
The Buddha statues concern me. Why are all the ones with the shrine missing their heads?
Yeah, that's very concerning. Also, the fact that there's no freaking music is concerning.
Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be prepared during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Each shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them.
Oh, the famous anti-Buddhism movement.
Oh, we're getting into some like intense stuff.
So this is where that happened?
No, it was done in a public space as they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kojo family was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around each city were buried here.
Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin.
You have a keen eye, Lord the Robber. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen.
Okay, so they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who would do something like that?
That I do not know. I merely heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war.
So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up. They say the Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even I'd get mad.
Could that anger have turned into the divine wrath? Definitely, I think so. And given birth to the mark and spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatsoever?
About that, this land is much more foreboding than I had imagined. The imani of the forest swallows all else. It is hard to sense beneath it.
So, too much background noise, right?
Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I am sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest.
So after all that, we were only able to reconfirm something we already knew.
Forgive me, I was unable to.
You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the hill will Mary sensed.
Why do I have the feeling that we're not gonna be able to just leave like that? Something tells me, because I feel like if it was that easy, they would straight away had put me in the beginning of the forest, just as we like teleported basically to the shrine. I just don't think it's gonna be that easy. We leave each shrine walking down the beast trail towards the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of that strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Mashida, please. I would hope it was Mashida. God damn it. So someone was creeping on us. That we know. We begin driving back to the mansion. And we break out of the dense forest. I can see buildings lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth.
Oh, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me.
Without further prodding, Christy starts in on her theory, passion evidence in her voice.
I believe Chimio was right. Hate Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree?
I wonder. It feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. But there's no denying that a lot of strange things are going on in that forest. Between all the unaliving sessions and Shimio wandering around, it couldn't just be a coincidence, could it?
If we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. You were just saying that you didn't want to be in the shrine, lady. It feels that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think?
You might be right.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christy was hoping for. So she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles.
Lord the robber, please stop the car.
Okay. What's going on? Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it?
I sense a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by.
Oh, shoot. I knew that this way back home wouldn't be that easy. Oh, hell no. Where are we gonna stop? Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Chrissy and I step out of the car. Ooh. Ooh, the mark is burning! My mark is suddenly scalding. Is something nearby?
Look, someone's over there.
Dude. Where? Oh God. Little kid. Jesus Christ. A small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is a kid outside at this time of night?
Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Eita. I got to talk with HANAYOME.
Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. Oh my God! Okay. Another person? A red and round young man appears, stepping out of the shadow. What the hell of the voice am I gonna give this dude?
You got your question answered, Suzo?
Yeah, it's okay now. HANAYOME sure is amazing though. She knows where everything is.
You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Earphone strap I dropped.
Huh? What's Love and Hero?
What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard.
TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Oh, Eita, is the bus coming soon?
Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out.
This is a little concerning. Because why say a grown man with a little child? Once again, do we need Chris Hansen here up in this stuff? I think we do.
Yeah.
We watch from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. Yeah, very concerning, right? Can somebody do something? The pain from my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy, what do you think? I turn, but Christy isn't there.
Hey, you there! Just how do you know that girl?
Finally, Christy is doing something absolutely amazing.
Depending on your answer, I'll report you to the child abduction.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, there goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. No, Lord the Robber. Dude, she's doing the right thing. Clearly. I would be concerned too. Just calm down. I tried to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed.
Hey, lady! Don't be mean to Eta.
The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her.
I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to HANAYOME, so I had him come with me.
Who's this HANAYOME you keep mentioning?
A ghost who helps finding things. People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box.
A ghost, huh?
She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Oh yeah. Earlier the mark was hurting, so maybe.
You guys look serious, huh? What's going on?
He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I show them the mark on my right arm.
Hey, hold on, what is this? That looks exactly like mine.
Oh, they have the mark. Oh, dude. He pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. And I bet the little girl does have it too. Oh, no.
It's a cursed scar, yeah? I saw an article on it on OOP Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. That's not all true, right? Right?
Sounds like he'd heard the rumors, but chose to not do anything about it. That's not surprise, really. It's though to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable.
I've got one of those too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier.
Pulling up her sleeve, she shows up her mark. They both have the mark, and after calling HANAYOME, that's more than a coincidence. So now we have HANAYOME. That's our next little ghosty.
Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion.
We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Cujo's mansion with us. I just find it impressive as how we got all of these kids going to the Cujo mansion, but we never heard about their parents being extremely concerned for their disappearance. Just saying. It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought I'd take more convincing. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking to us. Before they climb in, I warned Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. We'll just freak them out after. Now there's too many people in the car, guys. I don't think I will be able to do voices because I have no idea who's going to be speaking. First, we introduce ourselves. The man's name is Eita Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzu Morimiya. They tell us they met through the readers column in OOP Arts Monthly. Suzu mentioned she was interested in HANAYOME, and Ada told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school, and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Anahiko is. Hey, Eita, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Eita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. Okay, so now it's him telling the story.
They're just rumors I read, but...
Oh my god. Oh, I hate that. I hate this. I'm gonna do the normal voice for this part, guys. Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone in H City. There's a ghost that looks like a bride, as she's find all you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went on to specific phone box that lets you talk with the ghosts. The phone suddenly starts ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking noise. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. So he did what the rumor said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." Then she said, "What do you want to see?" His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it really was there. So the rumors are totally true. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, wanna come with me? Interesting. It's weird because the other ones always had some sort of like consequence, I feel like, but this one simply lets you know where things are. I don't know. There. Jesus, did he just throw Mary out there? Okay, no, it was gently. Good. I carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa.
Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I am here. The doll really talked.
I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all that stuff about the mark is true too?
On the way over, we updated Suzu and Eita with just about all they need to know. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. It seems like Eita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Christy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzu snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both believed in the occult already. I'm pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome.
Pardon me, but may I speak? The mark on Sujo and Eita. They are likely from Hanayome. And Lady Christie, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs.
So, Chrissy has gone to the telephone booth, it seems. So, let's see.
So we can assume Hanayome also gave you the mark too. Do you recall encountering her?
Ooh. Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped into the phone box at T Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere.
Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at that rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayome.
But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that.
Oh. Who's she talking about?
Who are you talking about?
It is not for children to know.
Fine.
So there are other phone boxes like that.
I think there are 3 that HANAYOME will call from. The one we went to in the A highway parking lot is one, and one in a T Mountain rest area. That's the one Miss Christie went to. And Ada, where is the last one?
At the park by the T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city.
But why just those 3 locations?
Don't know. The BBS I read didn't say.
Mister, do you really think HANAYOME is the one who gave us the marks?
It seems like it. Like, it does seem like it, but I'm gonna say I'm not sure yet.
Really? But the rumors about HANAYOME go back 5 years. And no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark.
Suzu's right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying HANAYOME hasn't always been giving out the mark?
If that's true, I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits.
A ghost helping people find what they're looking for? That's pretty strange.
Definitely the definition of ghost story.
Hey, Mr. the Robber! If those rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen...
Oh wait, it's her! Oh shoot, I screwed up!
Why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are?
Why do I feel like that's a bad idea though?
If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives.
But that would make sense though. Search for the Buddha statues. If Christie's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit.
Mary, what do you think?
A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking HANAYOME about them would be a good idea.
Oh, I'm glad everyone agrees for us to speak with a freaking demon or something. Good. So says the doll before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath.
Lord the Robber, may I add? As I explained previously, your mark is... It is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seem to weaken your mark's power.
It's been several days since she told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say?
I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and HANAYOME is. But it is true, is your best interest to track down the spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well.
Yes, I am. I can't really picture Christie and Ada facing off against the spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. No turning back. I'll figure something out.
Thank you.
Mary bows her head slightly.
Now, you should begin investigating HANAYOME. Why does she only call from 3 public phone calls within each city? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and park by T apartment complex.
Ooh. This one sounds like quite fun. Like, this sounds to be a very interesting ghost. Okay, time to go to... I think I'm gonna do the apartment first, guys. The parking... Yes. Let's go to that one. I feel like it's gonna be interesting to have a little bit of a different vibe and not just the forest again. I see a small park tucked between all of the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep.
They said this was the phone booth from the HANAYOME rumors, right? Would a spirit really appear in the middle of the city like this?
Rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count.
Probably not. It only rang after I'd stepped it in.
But the booth is too small for 2 people. Either I or Chrissy will have to go in. I'm gonna do it myself.
You aren't thinking I'll do it, are you?
Of course not, Christy. Of course I'm not.
Dangerous jobs are best left to men.
Yikes. Yikes. I'm offended, Christy. I'm offended. Ugh. I guess I'll just have to go in. It's cramped inside and almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be a sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I am in here. The clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes it more nervous. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. To pass the time, I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Young woman kidnapped. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you were a witness to this crime, please notify the police MPD. This is dated 5 years ago. Oh. Looks like something terrible happened here. Oh, hello. The phone begins to ring. I instantly reach out and pick it up. Okay, here we go. The only sound I hear is the dial tone. No one's speaking. What's going on? Okay, the lip smacking. Suddenly there's a strange noise. Crunching, smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Oh god, did you see it? Oh god. This is terrifying. Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down to the bone. Is this HANAYOME? Did you see it? Oh, that's so creepy. I don't like it. She asks me a second time. Well, you better answer then. The rumors mention that I should say. I haven't seen it. Very seriously, I say I haven't seen it. What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumor said. HANAYOME is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Should I ask for the Buddha statues? Chrissy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. I'll give it a try. Buddha statues? Lord Buddha? Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? What? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? No! Why are you doing that? Tell me! Well, tell me! 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 Oh my god! Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Oh my god. The line goes dead. Oh, that was not a good idea. Oh my god. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. It must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer my question? What was different from when the others asked? I don't know. The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. No, I think it's strange because it's like, she's saying that we have the mark of Buddha though. That's what's super strange. And she did say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark, exactly. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of a divine wrath from the Buddha statues? Okay, exactly, that could explain it. I wait a little longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying in here. As soon as I leave the booth, Christy comes up to me.
You don't look well. What happened?
I tell Christy about my conversation with HANAYOME.
What? That's not in the rumors!
Christy brows furrow in confusion.
Should we go check out the other phone boxes now? Maybe there's a clue there. We can also see if I can ask again. If you can ask again, me again, Christy?
Wow. There's no time to get lost in thoughts. The last phone booth is at T Mountain Rest Area in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. Okay, let's try to go to the T Mountain phone booth. But first, could you mention? Let's do this. I tell Mary what happened at the phone box.
You say Hanayome acted strangely. She called the spirit that cursed you with your mark Buddha. I cannot say I know what she saw, but from what you said, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you. However, use any method available to obtain as much information as you can.
Okay, let's go to the other phone booth. Rest area. Okay. The phone booth stands solitary on the edge of the vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees behind it. Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. Oh, there's a doggy. I can hear a dog howl from nearby. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. Christy doesn't seem bothered by it. She's completely focused on the phone box.
I must have gotten my mark from Hanayome back then. But I was completely oblivious. I wasn't exactly in a right state of mind.
Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayome hung up on me. I followed the rumor exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratched my head. Oh, don't adhere to the gossip. Defy it. What? Suddenly I hear that strange voice again. Gossip. In other words, the rumors. What will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Christy, go back to the car. There's something I want to try. Ooh, but it might end up backfiring on me. Oh, shoot.
Sure. I don't know what you're going to do, but please be careful.
Oh my god, I feel a life or death decision coming soon, guys.
Oh, and I almost forgot. I have a message from Eita.
Yeah?
It's about the latest information on Hanayomes from the BBS. Take a look.
Christy hands me a note written by Eita. Don't talk about eyes or things like it when you're on the phone with Hanayome. Don't talk about eyes or anything like it when you're on the phone with Hanayome. So, if this would be a rumor, would I have to do that? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Or am I getting it completely wrong? If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? Best to avoid anything that even sounds like I. What? Don't say I. This is it?
Yeah, that's all. Anyways, Eita said he was sure it would come in handy.
I'll keep it in mind. I just feel like it's very convenient that I just got that information now that I have to do the phone call. And they said for me to defy it. I don't know. We shall see. I step inside and wait for the phone to ring. There's a poster in the booth too. Just like the one in the park, this looks like it's been here for a few years. Help our investigation. On the night of 2/8/19-something, an assault took place in this forest nearby. If anyone has any information on this case, please notify H Police Department. February 8th, 5 years ago. Again, 5 years ago, guys. I think the poster I saw in the park had the exact same date. Coincidence? Ooh. Okay, let's try to see. The phone rings. I grabbed the receiver and slowly picked it up. Oh, this one was fast. I heard a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. Okay. I am not gonna be doing this again, guys. Oh yeah. Where you go? I saw it. Deny rumors, right? Ooh, you saw, didn't you? You saw that thing of me. What? Uh-oh. The voice cuts off. Oh, something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. Oh. Okay, so I think that's how I had to defy. Now, oh my god. This is gonna be interesting because I don't know. I don't know what part I'm supposed to defy. I'm not sure if that's a rumor for not saying the eye either. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this. With your own eyes? Or eyeglasses? A telescope? Okay, I think maybe I don't. Yep. Telescope. Exactly. Yes! Gotcha. Okay, so this one we're supposed to go with it. I saw it with a telescope. It sounds like something searching around outside the phone box. Gosh, you saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red? Pink? Green? Oh, I don't know. Oh. Am I supposed to know this? Oh gosh. I don't remember talking about colors. Oh gosh. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say red. I feel like this game has a vibe that it's always red, right? No! Oh goodness gracious, it was not red. Where did I get that freaking information? You saw it. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams? Romance? Love? Which do you choose? She's a bride, so I'm gonna say love. I believe in love. Oh god! Ah! Okay, I'm dead, gone, goodbye. Suddenly the phone goes dead and am I deceased? Oh god. Someone knocked on the glass door, dude. I'm gonna... Is something wrong? Are you okay? Is that a stranger passing by? I guess they're wondering what's going on with me. It's a relief to hear a normal person's voice. This is not a normal person. Oh, this is so not a normal person. Yeah, sorry, it's nothing really. Oh god, yep. I hate it. As I'm turning, I feel the door of the both violently fly open. Two dark, shadowy arms are the last thing my eyes see. Then the image burned into my retinas. I'm gonna try to choose this time pink though. Come on, tell me that is right. Yes! Okay, she likes pink, just like me. Look, my shirt's pink, you can't attack me. Okay, now the last one. Oh god. What kind of person are you? So now do we think that we have to do romance or dreams? I think it might be romance. I don't know. Because, like, she's a bride. I thought it was love, but... I don't know. Oh, God. Maybe I'm gonna choose your dreams, guys. God damn it! It was romance. First choice is always right. Oh, I didn't lose all my soul power. Interesting. Oh, we survived. Okay, good. I'm happy with that. You know what? The phone goes dead. The next I know, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the ominous presence. Oh, I'm so glad I survived. The questions she asked me were strange. She was particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answers, overly conscious over it being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Chrissy rushes up to me.
My mark started hurting out of nowhere. Did it go all right?
I tell Chrissy about what happened in the telephone booth.
I have no idea what that means.
Guess there's no way she'd known the answer. I don't know the answer. I have no clue.
Huh? Something's on the ground there.
Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went into the phone box. I picked up the paper and opened it. To Psycho. I'll dispel all of your heartache. So forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. An incident? The poster I saw in the telephone booths mentioned something like that too. Could they be connected? I asked Christy what they think. Christy looks deep in thought. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Well, you've checked all the boxes, so let's head back to the mansion. Something still bugs me though.
Yeah, we should probably head back for now. Okay, I don't know if I can do any investigation. I don't think so. Let's get back to Shikujo Mansion.
Hey, Mr. Rob the Robber? You know those posters, that bit of stationery we found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. And if that's the case, then...
Christy turns towards the shelves with the files. Oh, that's right. Files full of articles on criminal cases.
The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened. I could use more help. Maybe Ada and Suzu can give us a hand. Go ahead and call them over.
Let's freaking go. All four of us begin reading through files. The clippings range from the smaller dispute to the most heinous crimes. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crimes in H City. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while...
I found it! The victim's name is Seiko. The date is February 5 years ago. Gotta be it.
Christy lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. Let's see what's up with this. The file has articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Saiko Asegawa. Apparently, she committed an unaliving in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. Once again, I don't really know who's talking here. It's pretty bad.
Thanks, Eita. But I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this.
She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age.
I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Chrissy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. The dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. That's horrifying. This is terrible. I hate this. It's making my skin crawl. That's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Asigawa's misfortune. Dude, what? Eita's thoroughly cutscene. Oh, this is Eita. He's usually green in nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. Dude, seriously? People are effed up. I know that this is a freaking game, but this reminds me so much of a movie that I actually rewatched recently. This is like giving me that movie. The pictures were sent to our fiance. That's awful. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Chrissy? Yeah, I heard that as well. Because of all of that, Miss Seiko had a mental breakdown. And in the end, she herself, dude. Why? You know what? If something like this happened to me, I completely understand. I would also be a very angry spirit, and I would be out there just like, throwing hands. Just saying. I feel so bad for her. Like all of the spirits that we've dealt with, except like Shimio. Shimio was kind of weird. I feel so bad for them. Like they suffered like completely, like terrible crimes. So I can understand, I can understand the wanting to throw hands with the living. She'd be a serious, honest woman, so she couldn't bear it. Wow. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as the reality weighs on us. Huh. Suzu timidly speaks up, her pale face.
Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes.
According to the article, the incident that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by Hay Highway. Okay, so that would explain why only specifically those 3 phone booths are actually related to Hanayome. The phone booths connect to Hanayome and Seiko Asegawa. The coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. So that note we found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiance write it? I think so. Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed.
Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something.
I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzu's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiance was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Oh, that's why romance. Dude, I am like low-key getting upset with this because my fiance is a freaking musician, music producer. We're gonna get married. And I would love to go on a honeymoon to Greece. So this is getting to be pretty too close to my personal life, okay? Don't attack me like that, game. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic. And the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiance now? Well, he began acting strange due to shock and then went missing. Some say her was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all the culprits went missing too. You heard about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that.
And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." Okay, yep, don't look. Hanayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it night after night until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserved to die, but it's still really creepy. Suddenly, a line from the note pops into my head. I'll dispel all of your heartache. Hey Chrissy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Psycho did her thing?
I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. So, you're really going to go?
Yeah, we might be able to figure out something about Hanayome.
Fine, I understand. I've had my fill of that forest, but I suppose we have no other leads.
Okay, let's just try to see if we can do anything more in the house. See if we can talk to Mary. I tell Mary about Seiko Gasigawa.
What a sad woman. Her grudge against the world turned into Hanayome. If this is indeed the case, you may find a clue in the forest where she committed... yeah.
Okay guys, I think this will be all for today's episode. I must tell you that this ghost is very interesting. I feel like at this point, it has been my favorite ghost with the more interesting story. It's just so obscure. I'm really hoping I get to save her in a good way. Finally, please Lara, we need to do it without nobody dying. But that's it guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you all on the next episode of Death Mark. Bye bye guys.